Athletes train 3 times a day, 7 days a week. They travel to the ends of the earth to prove themselves against the best. They come home with world titles, personal bests, and sometimes disappointments. They are the stars in their communities and role models to our youth. They inspire all of us to better ourselves and to live a healthy lifestyle. These future leaders of our province are helping BC to be the healthiest place on earth.
Ken Reid said to me, I was inspired to ski when Nancy Greene stood on top of the podium. I wouldn't have been inspired if she'd finished 20th. There's no question. I am sick and tired of people saying, oh, high-performance athletes don't help the grassroots. They do help. There is a trickle-down effect. When Kyle Schufeld won a medal in Athens in gymnastics, every gymnastics club in Calgary the next morning had a lineup, young boys and girls participating. There's a trickle-down effect. Medals matter, not only on the world stage, but at the grassroots levels, on the playgrounds, whether it's in BC or Newfoundland.
Really, when it comes to talking about medals, we're talking about inspiration for kids, not only who are interested in sport, but who are simply interested in achieving a goal. When they watch on television and they see an Olympic athlete talking about the way in which they worked hard and got to that podium, it means something to that child, to that young person, even if sports isn't necessarily their thing. They get it. They understand that they too could be a champion in their own area.
Well, watching the Olympics, I can't forget the moment when Jean-Luc Brassard came down and won that Olympic gold. Like, wow, it was so amazing and so inspiring as a kid. I had just joined the freestyle team, and at that moment I told my mom, that's what I want to do. I want to be an Olympian, and I want to do it in mogul skiing.
For BC to continue to lead the nation in sport development, we need to invest in sport technology. Not only will the investment in sport technology drive sport performance, it has other ancillary benefits. For example, it will help us commercialize technologies and create diverse revenue sources for sport. The technologies that we develop in sport can be applied to other sectors such as health and demanding occupations. The people that we develop through applied research and innovation, these highly qualified people that come out of our colleges and universities will contribute to the economy of the nation going forward. One example of how sport technology has influenced other sectors are the cooling vests that were developed prior to the Athens Olympics to keep athletes cold or cool in a warm environment. These have been manufactured by a Canadian company and have been used in all kinds of applications, including helping people with MS deal with summer weather, helping others in demanding occupations deal with the stresses that they experience on their job.
High-performance sport inspires us to dream big and to pursue excellence in our own lives. High-performance sport matters because it builds national pride, making us proud to be Canadian. High-performance sport and the dream of winning a medal brings communities together and gives us something to rally around. High-performance sport can bring about social change by breaking down barriers. High-performance sport matters because it not only supports the health of our community, but also the health of our economy.
And after the Olympics, what's your hope for BC?
Well, to capitalize on the legacy of those games. Like I said, there's going to be so many kids inspired, and we often refer to them as the children of 2010, and really our job is to make sure there's a place in the system for them to get involved in sport and participate. And I think we're going to see huge growth numbers of youth and adults that want to be more active and participate. So we've got to make sure the system is ready for that influx of activity. You look at the current Canadian team here in 2010, there's a really high majority coming from Calgary that either live and train in Calgary, and that's really because of the facilities that are there. It's a natural environment, it's a hotbed for high performance, and we'll have the same here in Vancouver Whistler post games. You can't get involved in sport without facilities, so you have to have a place to play. So there's a number of new facilities in this province now as a direct result of hosting the games. So that would be the facility legacy. But I think it's more important, what do you put in that facility? So you need the coaches, you need the programs, sort of the people and the programs, and as well, our province, it's I think the best place to be an athlete. We've got the climate, the natural conditions, and as well now the facilities. So, and we've got great coaches, world-class coaches in this province. So I think all the ingredients are here for generation after generation success.
In the end, when the Olympics are over and we ask, did we win the Olympics? I don't think we should count the medals. We should count, did we change the way people look at sport? Are more kids interested in sport? Did those medals ignite kids to get involved? If we do that, as a country, we will have won the Olympics.